Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Brokers and Analysts Conference of EleganZ Interiors Limited, that is EIL, to discuss the upcoming SME IPO on NSE Emerge. Let us begin with the introductions first. We have with us today representing EleganZ Interiors are Mr. Sameer Pakwasa, Promoter, Chairman and Managing Director, and Ms. Archana Desai, Chief Financial Officer. Vivro Financial Services Private Limited are the book running lead manager to the issue, and Mr. Vivek Vaishnav, Director at Vivro Financial Services Private Limited, is also present on the call with us. Founded in 1996 and headquartered in Mumbai, EleganZ Interiors Limited is engaged in the business of providing interior fit-out solutions dedicated towards crafting corporate and commercial spaces, which includes corporate offices, research and development facilities, laboratories, amongst others. The company provides these services on a pan-India level, and its solutions range from bare shell to fully furnished commercial spaces. The company is also a founding member of the Indian Green Building Council, that is IGBC, which is actively involved in promoting the green building concept in India, and have obtained platinum and gold LEED certifications for some of the projects executed by the company for its clients. The company provides its services to clients from diverse sectors such as information technology, manufacturing, banking and financial services, insurance companies, pharmaceutical and healthcare, FMCG, oil and gas, educational institutes, real estate, and infrastructure development and renewable energy. The company clocked operational revenues of Rs 221 crore in FY24 and 192 crore in H1 FY25. The EBITDA stood at Rs 19.8 crore and 15.70 crore for FY24 and H1 FY25 respectively. EleganZ Interiors Limited is now looking at raising funds through the IPO route for repayment of portion of outstanding borrowings, utilization towards working capital requirements, and general corporate purpose. The company is offering a total of 60 lakh 5,000 equity shares as fresh issue. The price band is set between Rs 123 to Rs 130, and the anchor book opened today, that is 6th February 2025. The issue opens tomorrow on February 7, 2025 and closes on February 11, 2025. I would now like to request Mr. Sameer Pakwasa, Promoter, Chairman and Managing Director, EleganZ Interiors Limited, to give his opening remarks and discuss the presentation with everyone. Thank you, and over to you, sir.
Very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'll present you the presentation. Basically, we are EleganZ Interiors Private Limited. We focus on providing general contracting and design build services for all corporate clients. Our clientele are basically the top blue chip clients of the world. We started off doing many corporates, but now our client base has basically hit the blue chip companies or Fortune 100 companies, if you may. We work on a pan-India level. We are one of the founding members of IGBC, which is the certification program for LEED certifications in India. We were the first to do that, followed by many after that. Within that, we've done quite a few LEED projects, gold and platinum certified. Our clientele is very diverse. We are present across 12 cities. We have projects, 200 plus projects completed, 45 lakh square feet developed. Our order book stands at 434 crores currently. We have under development of 40 lakh square feet and about 47 ongoing projects across the country. So, as I said, we basically provide design and build and general contracting services. Design and build is basically from a bare shell to design, to 3Ds, to shop drawings, to construction drawings, to complete execution, lock and key to the client back when the job is done. And GC, general contracting, is a subset of that, where we only take up the execution and the client can choose which verticals they want to give us. We are spread across various sectors, again, real estate, renewable energy, and engineering. We've done R&D centers. We work for the Big Four. We've done a big R&D center for an electrical manufacturing company in Noida. So this is the breakup of our revenue. As you can see, our order book, as you can see, we spread across all states. We are even working in Madhya Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra. being a strong point first, but now 35% of the revenue is spread across the country in various other locations. Again, these are the manufacturing, the various industries we are working for. We have also gone global, and we are the first to do that in the industry. Um, these are a few projects of ours. This is design build. We have, this was the first open office concept for them. We are the first to pioneer in the open office concept. Free desking, locker seating, lockers available. This is one of them. Few other projects. So we have a strong team. Me being the managing director, we have Mr. Mayank Sharma, who also has been around with us since the last 13 years. He's a director in the company. So these are our milestones. Basically, we went private limited in 1996. We have a woodworking factory which we started in 2001. We started Hyderabad in 2008. This was just after the financial crash. We completed 200 projects in 2012. We have 2018, we were the founding members of IGBC, as I earlier mentioned. We had also crossed 100 crore turnover at that time. 2022, we expanded into Singapore, first to get out, to move out of the country, and we have a large vision to focus on global expansion. We converted the company to public limited in 2023. And we just in 2024, we also secured a 7 lakh square feet project for design and build. It was a single order for us. A little bit about the industry. Everyone knows the industry is going. There's a lot of commercial space leasing, a lot of development happening, and we are part of that. We move from main premier cities to the 2-tier cities also. We basically follow our clients as they go and where the expansions are. You can see the CAGR growth also. It is a good 15% for the commercial real estate sector. We worked in other sectors also a little bit, and we're growing in that too. So the demand is basically following in various cities: Bangalore, Mumbai, Delhi, Hyderabad, Pune, Chennai, and Ahmedabad, Kolkata. We are present in most of these places. We've also moved to places like Indore, Coimbatore, and other regions. We worked in Baroda, other places also. These are the major growth drivers of the industry. Tier 2, Tier 3 cities are coming in, institutional investments. Basically, what has happened is over time, since COVID, the work from home culture is gone. Everyone's back in office. All the top blue chip clients want people back in office. That is also driving the growth right now. This is a little bit on our financial performance. We had touched a 220 crore turnover in FY24. And currently, as on September, half year, we are at 192 crore turnover. Our margins have been steady. They've been growing well. We are a cash-rich company. Little balance sheet and profit and loss statements. So we have a team of about 400 plus people. Out of that, about 155 people are qualified engineers, architects, designers, project management professionals. These basically help drive the projects, drive the design, drive the execution at site. We have diverse capabilities. We have softwares to develop, to execute projects, for the designing of projects. We maintain our quality standards, and also sustainability has now become very big with our clients. So we maintain those standards. We assist our clients in whatever advice they need in sustainability, how they can get the LEED certifications, what products they can use to ensure that they are more and more sustainable. We have manufacturing facilities. We have warehouses in various locations. As I mentioned earlier, we worked in Tier 2 cities: Indore, Bhopal, Vadodara, Tirupati, Udaipur, Goa. Again, we have international operations. We have a strong order book. Our ticket size of projects has also gone up. We are doing now, our average ticket size is about 220 to 30 crores per project. We even got orders worth 190 crores, 170 to 190 crores on single projects also. Our strategies, we are increasing the size of projects, focusing on our clients, following our clients where they go, including when we started in Singapore, it is a client who needed some support over there and we helped them do the work there. Investment rationale. We have a design team, again, as I mentioned, 155 people, proven track record. I'll hand it over to Vivek to take this over.
Yes, the company's the IPO is for raising, the object is for the funding of the certain portion of the borrowings of the company, about 25 odd crore rupees, and utilization balance is for towards working capital of up to around 30 crore rupees, and some part of it is for general corporate purposes. And the as we said, the issue is on opening from tomorrow, 7th February, and closing on 11th February. The price band is 120 to 130 crore, 123 rupees to 130 rupees. And yes, for about 60 lakh 5,000 shares, it is opening tomorrow.
Thank you, Vivek. Thank you, everyone. Now we can open up for question and answers.
Thank you very much. We will now begin the question and answer session. To ask a question, please click on the QA tab on the panel and click on the raise hand button. The operator will announce your name when it is your turn to ask a question. Please accept the prompt on your screen and unmute your microphone while proceeding with your question. You may also post your text questions. We will wait for a moment while the question queue assembles. Ladies and gentlemen, please click on the raise hand icon tab available on your screen, or you may post your text questions. I'll take the text question from Sanika Khemani from Sapphire Capital. What is the timeline for us to execute our order book?
The general timeline lies between 3 to 6 months, depending on the scale of the project and the location of the project.
Thank you. The next text question is from CA Jash Shah from Arya Group. Any government contract company had in past or in future book also?
No, we've had only one contract in the past. We generally work on only corporates, private sector. Nothing in the future order book also.
Thank you. Participants may please post their text questions or click on the raise an icon tab. The next question is, who are the competitors in the space?
So there are two, for the design and build is a different segment. So there are three players over there. One is M-Moser, one is Space Matrix. They're both international players. And DSP Design, which is an Indian player. For the general contracting, you would find A&J, Artisan, OMSI, Ambience. These are the players for the general contracting.
Thank you. The next text question is from Bhuvan MG from Tiger Assets. Do you have an exclusive contract with EFC Limited as they have also participated in pre-IPO?
No, we don't.
Okay. Next question is from Srinivasan Subramanian. What distinguishes you from your competitors? What are your major strengths?
It's basically the robust team, the lineage that we've had, the in-house capabilities that we have for the design, the build, the execution. We have stepped up from general contractor and design build, the scale of projects that we can do, that cuts us apart from the rest.
Thank you. Next question is from CA Jash Shah. How much is the market size and company market share?
So, and the market size should be about. So currently, if I tell you, we are should be about 5,000, 6,000 crores an annum. Our share should be about 10% at the moment for the blue chip clients.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please click on the raise an icon tab available on the screen. Next question is, how much of the business is from repeat clients?
82%.
Thank
We
you.
keep adding new clients and we ensure they stay as repeated clients with us.
Thank you. We'll take a live question from Lakshmikant Agarwal from Bhavya Growth Advisors LLP. Mr. Agarwal,
Yes.
please go ahead with your question.
Yeah, thank you, Samir sir, for your presentation. Uh, the raw materials are provided by the client itself, or you provide the raw material?
No, everything is bought by us. We purchase everything. We have specialized installers depending on product to product, but everything is purchased by us. We negotiate with the OEMs, manufacturers directly and get the materials on the sites.
Okay. And there's a payment system is done in how many days from the client post completion of work?
So usually it ranges between 45 days. So it's a running, we get running payments. It's not only post completion. We also raise bills during the construction phase for as much work as done. But the payment cycle from the clients ranges between 45 days to 90 days
Okay.
after installation of the products on site.
Thank you. I'll come back.
Thank you.
Thank you. We have a text question from Srinivasan Subramanian. You have grown significantly in the first half of the current year. What helped your growth?
So basically, obviously, there's a lot of clients that we've been working with in the past, and during most of the corporates after COVID have gone and sort of work from home and the hybrid model continued. As soon as this work from home culture got over, the clients came back, they started occupying more spaces, the leases went up, and that basically, they came back to us. Most of the clients, came back to us, and we basically assisted them in developing the paces so that people can come back to their offices. So that has been a major contribution to the growth.
Thank you. Next question is from Bhuvan
Also,
MG from Tiger.
sorry.
No
Also, the design and build vertical that we've started, which is becoming more and more robust, that is also furthermore helping us increase the growth. Plus, the scale of projects that we are doing. Initially, 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs. Now we can do up to 1 million square feet, also single projects, along with other projects going on. So per project, the ticket size has also gone up.
I'll take the
please
next
continue.
text
Sorry.
question.
Yeah.
Yes, no problem. Next question is from Bhuvan MG from Tiger Assets. Do we have any scope for margin expansion as we have our own manufacturing facility?
We are working on it. We will be pushing towards getting better and better margins as we go forward.
Thank you. Next question is from CA Jash Shah. What is the threat to the company?
So we've had only two threats or downfalls, if you ask me. One has been the financial crash in 2008. At that time, we were pretty dominant in Bombay and Bangalore, two cities. Um, what what we did at that time, we saw a drop in sales, obviously, because the whole market had shrunk, and Bangalore also, these main two cities took a beating. But what we did at that time was we moved to other regions. That's when Hyderabad started. That's when just after that we started Pune. To mitigate that, we moved and we extended our capabilities to move to various regions. We're having a lot of floating people who will move to project in whichever region. The second risk or the downfall that we faced is COVID. I mean, that was, I think, all industry wise, but we sailed through that. And these are the only two primary downfalls or risks that could future impact if something like this happens again. I don't even think a financial crash now because we are now expanding our footprint to various verticals, various segments and cities also.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, to ask a question, please click on the raise an icon tab available on the screen. You may also post your text questions. We have a follow-up question from Lakshmikant Agarwal from Bhavya Growth Advisors LLP. Please go ahead.
Sir, who is your biggest client as on date?
So I'm unfortunately not allowed to mention names, but
Okay.
it's from the top IT industries, and one is an engineering company.
And so what is the typical order size we have normally for your company?
But so 20 to 30 crores is an average order size. We do smaller, we do bigger.
Okay.
In terms of bigger, we are clocking orders of 190. We've just picked up an order of 190 crores also. And smaller projects also depending. So our regular clients, as I said, we are focused on repeat clients. So even if they have a smaller requirement at a location, we always cater to that, even if it is 2 crores or 3 crores. We even support in getting that done. We have the team that can do that.
So you told you have 80% repeat client, right?
82% repeat.
So, but sir, once the construction has been completed by your side, then what kind of order they give again? Which kind of order
So
they give?
if you see the top tier companies around the globe, not only in India, they always keep expanding their offices, right? They're growing. You can take
Okay.
any IT company, you take any banking sector, you take any you take the big four also. They're
Mhm.
constantly expanding their offices and they need more and more employees. To cater to that, that's a repeat client. Once you've delivered for them one office, if they come to another location or in the same city, another suburb or a location,
Mhm.
we are always catering to that. Also, the lease of most clients is 5 to 9 years. After 5 to 9 years, either they redo the same space or they move to a new location, depending on if they want to save rent or if they want to attract talent. They always move to a different location. So that business also is another repeat business for us because most of the clients we've been working for and we keep adding in our kitty, but they've been for years. That relationship has been for years.
Right. And so what is the highest order you have done till date? 190 crores, right?
One night.
That's the last question from my side. So any comparable or competitor in this field?
As I mentioned in the design build segment, there are
Mm-hmm.
about three players. I can mention three names.
Mm-hmm.
There's M. Moser, Space Matrix, and DSP Design. In the general contracting, I would say A&J, Artisan, and Ocean Interiors.
Any listed entity, matlab just to have a
None.
none. Okay.
We
Thank
are the
you.
first.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Ladies and gentlemen, to ask a question, you may please click on the raise an icon tab available on the screen, or you may post your text questions. We have a text question from Sanika Kimani from Sapphire Capital. In the next 2 to 3 years, where do you see this company?
So the growth that we've been showcasing so far, I mean, we surely will have the similar growth going forward.
Thank you. As there are no further questions, I would now like to hand the conference over to Mr. Vivek Vaishnav, Director at Vivra Financial Services Private Limited, for closing comments. Over to you.
Thank you. Um, Thank you everyone for participating in this roadshow conference of EleganZ Interiors Limited. What we can only say is that, to our understanding, EleganZ Interiors Limited would be one of the only such companies to get listed who is providing corporate interior fit out solutions. And we are happy to be actually come out with the IPO. The IPO is for 60 odd lakh shares, 60 lakh 5,000 shares with a price band of 123 to 130 rupees. The IPO is opening tomorrow on 7th February and it closes on Tuesday, 11th February. We look forward to everyone's wholehearted support in making this IPO a grand success. Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of EleganZ Interiors Limited, that concludes today's session. Thank you for your participation. You may now click on the exit meeting to disconnect.